Hello, everyone, here. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 22 on Lost Worlds. Here, we're still in the month of March here yet. Finished working up the field we were working on there last episode. We're now working on the large field here behind the cow barn. Got course play working on this here. We're still in the early spring here yet. I think the only thing we're going to do here yet, everyone, is probably plant a field of oats. Once we're done with that, then we're probably just going to skip time here. And we get some corn. Actually, no, I guess we can plant. We might plant some sunflowers here too. We'll see what's here. I know I've had a few requests for sunflowers, so we'll see what's about doing that. But anyway, we're gonna start this episode off with some oats here. I figure we're gonna just plant that on the small. We'll call like that the home farm field there, the original field we started the map with here. Also, I call that field 1 as well. So let's see what's here. There's the planter. What? Little Massey Ferguson 135 tractor to pull it with, maybe? That might pull it. We'll see once here. Otherwise, anyway, we got the big white tractor there, the John Deere 4020. I'm sure those will all pull it as well, but we shouldn't need those mega tractors here to pull this planter, I wouldn't think, anyway. And let's switch that over here. We want oats. There we go. Plant oats so we get some more straw here again for our cows. Again, as I mentioned, I do plan on wrapping this series up here fairly soon, but we are still going to have like the straw just, because we can, I guess, right? Okay. Oh, that's right. Don't really have to turn this planter on, do you? Just lower it down, and she starts planting. All ground driven, I'm sure. At least if the tractor can pull it. Okay, so apparently Massey Ferguson 135, not capable of pulling this plant. Okay. Probably could in real life. Again, the story of trying to play on some of these, or with some of this older equipment. I'm just, yeah. I don't know if it's just the way the game works or what, or the mod author's not paying attention here. I don't have actually much for tractors. We got the 4020 here. Got the white there. Where's the... I've got more tractors around here. Got the little, John Deere A, but if the Massey Ferguson 135 can't pull it, there's no way this little John Deere A should be able to pull it. So let's see. Any other fields need manure? While we're at it here, let's go check our fertilizer here a minute. And that one is not going to help. We need to be on the precision farming screen. Speaking of precision farming, I think we're all good on lime finally, right? I think so, as far as I know. We got that all taken care of here. Nitrogen. Oh yeah, this field, actually all three of these fields down here could probably use a little bit. I thought I put fertilizer on the grass field here. It looks like it needs it, but maybe not. I'm going to go check that here in a minute. Map makes it look like this field needs fertilizer, but... And possibly it does. I might have forgotten to, but... Oh, no, it's got manure. I was going to say, I thought it did. Oh, and the nitrogen is actually... Oh, nitrogen's perfect over here. Okay. Just, it looked a little red, orangish there from the map. I'm like, it doesn't quite look like enough, but I guess it is. Okay. Oh, nice little, oh, you know what? Let's try, I know a tractor we could try one. Nope, that's not going to help us. How about we grab the little, 3010 here? That'd be a perfect little tractor for, pulling that planter with. Probably be a couple episodes before we do any, mowing here, so... Looks like this, tractor could use a little bit of a paint job, maybe a wash. Looking a little dirty. Hey, at least the paint isn't falling off our tires yet. Oh, and let's see if this tractor has the ability to run this planter or not. I don't know what the horsepower requirement for this particular planter is. I can't imagine. Real life, I'm sure it's probably not that much. And it looks like we're still turned on yet, i.e. we're lowered it down. Oh, yeah, 3010 bullet. Okay. To be honest, I think that Massey Ferguson 135 should have been able to, too, if you ask me of them. But I don't know, maybe not. You folks let me know. Do you think the Massey Ferguson 135, maybe that's too small of a tractor? I'm not exactly familiar with this International 510 here. Actually, just looking at this. Oh, it's 3020. I thought this was a 3010. Never mind, Evan. Like, wait, 30-20. This actually is a 30-20. Keep calling this a 30-10 for some reason. Whatever. Don't see too many farmers plant like this anymore. Unless maybe you're planting like a hayfield or something like that. Then occasionally you'll see some farmers maybe running this type of setup. But generally speaking, at least around Relevant, it's commonly row crops. So usually a lot of the planters, planting soybeans and corn. There's not a whole lot of wheat or other crops getting planted around here. But if you do, usually you see like the other style planter we have, the John Deere planter there. Typically you'll see planters like that, or if farmer's large enough, maybe they'll run it in a small air seeder or something. Don't typically see a whole lot of the large air seeders around where I live. Again, it's typically bean and soybean country, so you'll see a lot larger row crop planters than you will the drills. Oh, let's see. Did I cheap out? Yes, I did. Look at that. No GPS on this tractor. Well, go figure. Go figure, right? I was just thinking, you know what? We got a couple passes done on the headland here. We'll get a GPS line set up. And I don't have GPS on the tractor. Okay, well done. Might just end up having to put GPS on this tractor here. Oh, come on, tractor. You can pull us up the hill. 13 bushels of seed in it. Wow. Holds a fair amount, apparently. 13 bushels of seed, and we're planting 6 bushel an acre. At least that's what what it's claiming, anyway. Once we're done planting this field, by the way, and as I mentioned, we're probably going to go ahead and skip time here to the next month. And then, maybe we might see once. Might plant some sunflowers, too. And if we do plant sunflowers, question is, where should we plant the sunflowers? We do have the large soybean field. We could do that. I figured I was probably going to put corn back on the small field, Evan, so that'll probably be corn here again. We got, of course, wheat planted on this field here. We got our 2 hay fields, so really only have 2 other fields that can be planted here. So if we do sunflowers on that one, if we do, I should probably do something about getting that field worked up and or fertilized here. Maybe we better start on that. Let's finish my headland here, everyone, a minute. And maybe we'll go grab that white tractor on the manure spreader. Get some more manure going on that field. I think I could probably use the same course I used for our hay field. I know it's kind of the opposite field there, but I don't think auto drive will complain too much. Too much, he says. Oh, wait. Now you're connected. Okay. Okay, field 4. We're actually going to go, I believe it's field 6, right? Yep, field 6. Don't have to change any other settings there. We're good with all the rest of that. We're just going to go over to the field here. We'll get a course play course going forward here. Rid of whatever one this one is. I'm not entirely sure. Again, somewhat surprisingly, everyone, we've got plenty of manure to put on our fields here. Not a terrible shortage of that here yet so far. So, okay, let's see. Should be good on all the settings here. I don't think we even have to change anything. Just generate that course. Turn on course play on auto drive. Don't turn on course play. We're just turning course play on auto drive, and then we're turning on auto drive. And he's probably going to go fill up here first or something. Okay, fine. While he's doing that, we're going to go back to planting here. As I already mentioned, this tractor pretty much looks identical to the tractor I have in real life. The only difference being is I've got a cab on mine versus this one does not have a cab. And I don't know if it has an option for one either or not. And then, of course, I've got the 2510 model, not the 3020 model. I believe I've mentioned that before. For those who are not familiar with the 2510, it's kind of a combination, from my understanding, of the John Deere 2020 tractor and the 3020, essentially. Has a 3020 rear end with a 2020 motor, or actually, I think a 3020 frame, right? It's a 3020 frame with a 2020 motor in it. So smaller motor, but larger frame tractor. And just a reminder here, by the way, if you haven't already clicked that subscribe button, don't forget to do so. Always very much appreciated. Of course, once you are subscribed as well, don't forget to turn on your notifications. Get notified of the next latest, greatest episode going live here on Lost World. And, of course, can't mention too, or have to mention here as well. Probably be looking at starting a new map here. Not sure exactly when yet, but stay tuned for that. Also, I should probably, before I forget to mention this, Evan, and I've mentioned this a couple other times here this week, but next week, Evan, there probably will not be any farming simulator videos. We'll have to see once. I'm not sure how that's going to work out here yet, Evan, but we've got a new member of the RDAllen family on the way, and that is supposed to happen here next week. So, tentatively planning on there probably will not be any farming sim videos next week. I'm gonna, again, I don't, never know. Maybe I'll get bored, Evan, and we'll record some, but there will probably for sure at least be a couple of missing videos. We'll see once how it works out of them, but like I said, at the very least, I would expect to see a couple of videos missing. And at least the tentative plan here at this point, Evan, is they will probably all be missing. We'll see how it ends up, but never know. Maybe the baby will sleep all night, Evan, and it'll be a miracle, right? Yeah, who am I kidding? Probably won't quite be that good, but you never know. So yeah, just remember that, Evan. Probably will not be any videos next week. Stay tuned the following week. We'll hopefully be back here again the following week, but we will be taking next week off, most likely. Or at least most likely the first part probably will be anyway. Okay, I think we got enough headland passes done, but we can probably get a GPS set up here. We'll have to buy GPS for this tractor here in a minute. Another one of those ones like, I'll probably never need GPS for this tractor, and what? Yeah, here we go. Need to buy GPS for it. I should really just learn and just like buy GPS for it right away. The thing is, when you buy it right away, it's $15,000 automatic, boom, right on the price tag. Really? Maybe that was a little more prorated or something for some of these cheaper tractors. Okay, customize that. GPS, yes, please. Okay, there we go. GPS, and actually, you know what? This is 0 degrees, right? Auto width. Think we can actually make that work right there. I don't think we even have to change anything. Oh, except maybe lower the planter back down. That might be helpful. It's odd. You look up and it's like, wait a minute, planter's down. Oh, wait, no, never mind. Don't have to turn this one on. I'm going to just lower down and we're good, right? Reminder here, too, by the way, if you'd like to join us in on the RDAllen multiplayer servers, you can find our multiplayer server information down below in the description here of this video. Reminder again, anyone is welcome to join as long as you can play nicely, follow the rules. We are currently playing on No Creek Farms here, row crop edition here on our multiplayer server. For those who've never seen that map before, I highly recommend checking that one out. That is definitely a fun one to play on there, if you ask me. Very realistic feeling map in some ways, especially for maybe a little bit more older school farming style. Yeah, almost like a perfect map for playing like this on it, if you ask me, Evan. With this play style going on that map, seems like it'd be a really good fit on that map. And then, too, like I mentioned, we are playing on the row crop edition of that map. Speaking of row crop edition, Evan, at least for my YouTube series videos here so far, I've not actually done a row crop map. We'll have to see once. Maybe, and I don't have a next map picked out of them, but if we do have a next map here, maybe we'll have to see once if we can get a row crop edition of whatever map we're playing on next. And then, of course, if we do that, we'll need some row crop planters and stuff as well. All the other equipment can pretty much stay the same from what I remember. It's mainly the map needs to support row crop, right? And then you need to have planters that will support row crop as well. And yeah, for those of you who watched our first time doing row crop on No Creek Farms, you'll realize we had some issues with that. A couple of the supposed row crop planters we had, yeah, it turns out they were not actually row crop, or they didn't work. Put it that way. So far, the row crop seems to be very playable on the No Creek Farms map as well. I know in the past, everyone, some people have tried to implement that in previous versions of the game, and even the first implementation here in Farming Simulator 22 was quite laggy as well, from what I've heard. And the game just, the way they were trying to do it before, just could not handle it. And yeah, you end up playing at like 5 or 10 frames a second or something like that. But yeah, apparently, however they have it set up on No Creek Farm, seems to work just fine. Haven't noticed any issues as a result of the row crop. And it is kind of cool once you see your crops growing. Actually, planted in rows, how you planted them. That being said, maybe some row shutoff might be a good idea. No row shutoff yet, unfortunately. So, if you got a angled field, something that's not square, yeah, your rows are just gonna, well, kind of what you'd expect to see, right? They're gonna all go into each other. Oh, let's see. We have something don't look right here. Is this mower in your way or something there, bud? I think so. For some reason, I cannot pick this mower up. I can slide it around, but oh, there we go. I just gotta lift it way up. Okay, noted. Hopefully this is out of the way over here. We're just gonna set it in the wheat field, I guess, for now. Oh, I guess if I moved it further down, that probably would have worked too. Okay. Wonder how long he's been sitting there. Probably since I started him, right? Well, so much for getting that job done in a timely fashion. And for those who are wondering, yes, I did notice the planter is not correctly attached to the hitch here on this tractor. I did notice that. Yeah, the hitch is not supposed to be above the hitch. Yeah, the drawbar on the tractor is supposed to be between that right there. Not how it's mounted currently. Not sure what's up with that, but that's, yeah, interesting. Put it at best. Anyway, let's head over to the comment section here a moment. I haven't seen what you folks had to say here for last episode. Starting off here with Tim. Tim was saying your next map should be the Old Family Farm. Oh, yes, the Old Family Farm. Oh, that's a map that's been going around for a long time. Probably safe to say it will not be that map. I have nothing against that map. Great map. If you've never played on it before, highly recommend checking it out. But, yeah, I don't think we need to play on that map again. We have played on that map before. Again, good map, but nothing, at least in my opinion, nothing particularly special about that map. It's another map. Not entirely sure, I don't know, maybe someone else will have to explain it to me, but what makes Old Family Farm so special, right, everyone? Like, I've played on that map before. Again, like I said, good map, nothing wrong with it, but it's not a map that I would consider to be, like, repeat play on, which seems to be a lot of people do. It seems like a lot of people repeat play on that map for some reason, but, oh well, whatever. Christopher was saying, good video, keep it up. Hey, thank you very much for that. And Tim was saying, can you please do some sunflowers on that field you had soybeans on last time? Hey, well, that's actually the field, is that the one? That's how, yeah, I think I was saying this field right here for soybeans, wasn't I? Yep. Or for sunflowers, I'm sorry. Our old soybean field for sunflowers. Hatcher was saying, good video, best wishes for your family. Hey, well, thank you very much for that. And again, of course, hopefully everything goes well here next week. Yeah. And yeah, if everything goes according to plan, like I said, Evan, first part of next week here, there should be a new member of the RDAllen family. So, exciting. For those of you follow along on live streams and stuff like that, you'll probably hear a little bit more detail about that there. So, a reminder again, by the way, if you haven't watched the live streams, Evan, make sure you check them out. Information down below for that. And typically, when we live stream, right around the 8:30 p.m. time frame, usually for about an hour or so. It's been a little bit later here as of late. When I say later, I'm talking 8:30 late here. Just been busy getting all the stuff ready for the baby and such. Hopefully, once we get past kind of the busy season here, everyone slow down a little bit. We'll get back to a little more of the 8 p.m. Time frame there for the live streams. We'll see you once here. Maybe we'll even have a new member joining us for the live streams. We'll see you once here. The new member probably won't be impressed. Yeah, probably not. Well, let's see. Jeffrey was saying at the beginning of the video, looked like a course play problem. It probably was. Says, I had that same issue on a past map. Tractor took off to the other side of the map, put a plow mark in every single field all the way to the edge. Oh, wow, that is downright impressive there, Jeffrey. I don't know if I've ever had it that bad before. I know I've had a few instances where course play has gone rogue and, done stuff it shouldn't have like that, but I don't know that I've ever actually had it happen like with a plow or something where it's just like plowed through every single field. Oh, there goes the white tractor again with another load of crap. Keep the crap coming. Speaking of hired workers there too, when I finished up recording their last episode, I went to get all the stuff together for the video. So like, you know what? I'll throw a hired worker on. What tractor was I driving again? Oh, Minneapolis Moline is on the Colin mulcher, right? So I was driving the Minneapolis Moline there. I went like, you know what? We're just gonna throw a hired worker on this, and I'll go get the the video stuff done. So I threw a hired worker on it. Hired worker, takes off. I'm like, okay, good. I go work on the video stuff. Probably takes me, I don't know, maybe 10, 15 minutes, whatever it takes to get all the video stuff together, everyone. Finish that up. Like, okay, we'll hop back in the game, see what's where the Minneapolis Moline is at. Minneapolis Moline was, I don't even know where he was out. He was over in here somewhere, stuck in the trees. I'm like, what in the world is... Never even finished, well, he finished one pass, and he must have got to the end and just, yeah, things didn't go well from there apparently or something. You did some sort of funny loop-de-doo up here, and then he apparently looks like he drove off in the trees. I'm like, really? That was the Giants' hired worker. That's not course play, but that's, yeah, that's hired worker that did that. Anyone else placing bets on how derpy Giants' new hired worker is going to be? We just run out of something here because that does no. I was like looking at the ground. I'm like, something does not look right. Like from this angle, it is okay. You can tell, but it's super hard to tell. Okay, we are out of seed. Yeah, we're out of seed. Okay. I noticed it right away when I turned around. I'm like, that doesn't look right. Doesn't look right, but I mean, okay, I guess. No, it definitely wasn't right. It wasn't until get the different angle, like, oh, wait a minute. No, that's definitely wrong. I don't remember if we got any more seed up here or not. Or might, actually, if we do, it might be in the truck yet. Yeah, I think it's in the truck yet. Probably won't be enough to fill it. Might have to get some more seed here, because we were fairly full when we started, I thought. There we go. Ooh. Well, might be enough to at least keep us going here for a little bit. Nice to finally get that bag of seed out of the back of the truck. That's been rolling around in there for quite a while. Okay, we'll go back to where we stopped seeding here. We'll reseed that. Should let us reseed it anyway, I would think. Turn the planter on, i.e. lower it down again. There we go. Yeah, looks a little better. Yeah, see, from this distance, I want to be, like I said, it's like, okay, something's different. At least looks different, but it's not, like, super obvious. Of course, you do it from this angle, then it's like, whoa, wait a minute. Even from this angle, it's not the most obvious, maybe, but... Okay, well, anyway, looking at the time here, looks like it is about time to wrap it up here for this episode. Hopefully, between episodes, Evan, I'll finish planting this field. Might get the sunflowers planted as well. We'll see once how that turns out. And then, as I mentioned, Evan, it might be another week yet. Well, when I say week, it'll technically more than a week because this episode's going live on Friday, Evan, but it'll be like a full week before you probably see any more episodes on this map. We'll see once again. Verdict is still out. Not sure how it's all going to go here next week, Evan, but if there's no episodes, just, yeah, stay tuned for the following week, Evan, and hopefully we'll see you folks back here again in approximately a week, or, again, maybe I'll get bored, Evan. Maybe we'll record some videos next week. You never know. You never know, right? So, again, Evan, thanks for watching. If you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, Evan, thanks for watching. Until next time.